Yo, yo, yo. What's going on? How's it going? Scotty boy. If it weren't for rendering, you'd be a busier man. I know literally nothing about the PV Invictive other than the fact that it's Misha's head. I'm sure I've watched many a video on it, but I don't remember anything specific. Seriously? Dude, it's a sad reality knowing that you need to upgrade your system. We've talked about this, hence the PC. But I miss OS X so much. I'm just gonna hang out a little bit and give some people some time to get here, and then maybe I'll build like a Helix patch or something. I, of course, have nothing planned. Yep. I know. Can't hear me talking? Is that true? I'm talking. I heard myself earlier. I know I'm quiet. I can hear myself. All that matters is that I can hear myself. Barely. I mean, compared to the Helix, yeah. digital when I have the delay on. That's interesting. Right on. How's everybody doing? Good. Same. Yeah, everybody's getting a little stir crazy, but if our biggest complaint is that we're tired of being around one another, then I'll take it. Okay. Yeah, man. I'm digging it so far. I haven't played with nearly everything, but oh, hey, babe. Can't play that open song because I'm dropped. I can play Demon of the Fall. That's about it. Probably get demonetized. How is everybody? I'm doing wonderful. I just had dinner, and I have chicken stuck in my teeth. And in a fit of cleaning, my wife threw out all of our flossers, so that's pretty sick. Here's my purple. It's a little tight. A little tight. I feel like it needs a little bit more. I'm just a low talker, bro. I need a cloud lifter. You guys want to buy me one? How's that throat gurgle right there? How about that? Tonight's live stream is brought to you by Budweiser. Hello, how about this? There, the microphone is down my throat. Gooder. I like this I like this purple channel on the Rev, but I don't know. I think I'm just like I've gave myself tunnel vision when it comes to tuning in the badunk. Turn the aggression up a little bit, see what that does. Ooh, I'm digging that. You can always differentiate the mediocre guitar players from the real guitar players in a live stream because my improvising is me picking fast. Hey, thanks, man. So I can read everybody's comments. I have a hard time reading the names because it's so small and I'm blind, and I don't know if you can tell, but these things they're like 4 inches thick, so. This is the purple. The good old Rev purple. And then dial in I have the delay. Oh, I have it on already. Nice bend, bro. I need like this up higher. Okay. What's up, Jason? Thanks for stopping by, bro. No, man. You guys can ask shit. That's fine. Yeah, I'll jump to the, so this is the purple with some delay and reverb on. My snekent in my second snapshot. That's like the only Opeth riff I can remember. I mean, I can remember the, more of it. Oh, how about, oh shit, I'm dropped. Deliverance. Where's my badunk? Where's my baby? So, the tone I've been playing with the most, that John from Sonic Drive Studios will not openly agree sounds great, is my dual amp patch with the Badizzle and the Gen Red, which I'm going to have to explore swapping for the Perp, but I love how this thing sounds. Which song, Bun? The new one? The new single coming out on Friday? I used this dual amp patch. This one's all badunk, I believe. Yeah. Who knows how this one sounds now compared to the other stuff. Pineapple wasn't meant to be on pizza. John also hates dual amp helix tones. I don't know why. As much as I hate your question, Dylan, I am probably gonna piss somebody off. I love pineapple on pizza and Canadian bacon. I don't give a F, bro. I like what I like. This double, I don't know. I kind of stumbled upon this thing, man. The rev does sound a little crispier. Solo. It's definitely tighter. Yeah, that True Stereo IR pack it's almost insurmountable, man. It's almost insurmountable. There's so many IRs in there. When I'm trying, dude, Dylan, when I'm trying right now real hard. Like, this will be day 3. Every other day I'm lifting. So after this I'm going to lift and I'm feeling good, but I want to eat garbage because I'm a fat fuck down inside, and I want pizza all the time at all times. And that's the hardest thing that I have to deal with in my life. Yeah, I like this purple rev. I mean, I might record my next single after the one that's coming out on Friday. I have a new single coming out on Friday. So, Bun, this is just my stupid USB cam, and I went in and tweaked a bunch of the settings and turned on a bunch of lights, and then like tweaked it to, I turned the gain down because it wants to always, like auto correct the shiz. Yeah. Listen, we're all dealing with this in our own way. And if me suffering trying not to eat too much pizza because we have too many pizzas in our freezer is my thing, then that's what. Let me live my best life. I mean, there's some truth to that. Ordering pizza, I'm not going out to buy hamburger. I love hamburger too. I'm a carnivore. Yeah, this purple does sound pretty good. Yeah, we're all going through our own difficulties. They were out of the edibles I want too, so I had to settle on these stupid, like, Sour Patch type worm things. Not digging it. See? By the way, if anybody's in here who's, like, offended by sarcasm, I am not your guy. There is a 5150 patch. I suck at dialing it in. I am not good at dialing it at all. We can try dialing it in. I've never been good on any like platform like the Helix or my HD500X. Not a super great example. The ML Sound Labs thing is based on a 51 or the EVH head or whatever. I feel like I sucked at dialing that thing in. I don't know. I think I might have some stuff from some of my old singles, my early singles, where I used, Jesus, I have too many patches. Hold on, let me look. Cool, man. Yeah, I mean, I know when you get a piece of gear like this, or plugins, it can be a little daunting to get them to sound the way you hear them in your head. So that's why I share this stuff. If I can help anybody, I do get something out of it, you know? Dude, too many patches, bro. Clean. Okay. This is, it's a fucking badunk. Oh, here we go. This one's not a badunk. I know it's not. No way it is also. Dude, I'm a one-trick pony. All my favorite tones always end up using a badunk. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Just ridiculous. How many patches I have in here. Here's... Wow. Oh, I'll bring this up on the screen. Sorry, guys. What do I want? Nope. I want you to see me as well. So this is one of my old... I know I did a video with this quite a while ago. This is my, I always ran into an issue when I was trying to dial in something with the 5150 models, and I feel like if I have the gain up too high, it sounds too, I don't know, I'm looking for a certain sound in my palm mutes. This is not my finest work right here. So you can even tell, like, early on, it takes a lot of trial and error. Honestly, man, after playing with the Solar for so long, I've been going back to my PRS with Fishman Fluences, and what's up, Patrick? So I went back to I've been kind of bouncing back to my PRS with Fishman's in it, and it was too much, man. I don't know. Like, and I love my Fishman's, but I think I've just gotten used to the vibe and the feel of these passives. I've been playing it too much. I mean, I don't know if that's a bad problem to have, but yeah, this thing needs some adjusting for sure. Let's do this. Let's see. I would... Oh, man. I mean, I guess I would marry coffee. Oof. If I choose breakfast sausage to have sex with, it'll probably be having sex with me then, right? So I maybe... That's a tough one. Dealing with the pressing issues. I don't know. I just hear flub. Let's get rid of this. Here, you know what? Let's start one from scratch, gang. This can be we can do it together. Yay. Okay. That's a guitar. Turn my gate on. Bring the decay down. What amp do we want to use? Like, let's be real here. I mean, like, we're not going to use it. Start off on my baby. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, Pat. Like, everyone always asks me about the 5150 amp model, and then they've been asking me about the purple model lately. I mean, I have like my settings for a badunk down, like, it's like a reflex now at this point. Let's see how it sounds. I'm not going to do anything. Been turning the sag up a little bit. Let's see how this sounds. How fucking dare you, Dylan? How dare you? How dare you? Opeth and Catatonia were like all I listened to for like quite literally 5 years, if not the majority of 10 years. And now Ginger, I mean, man, you do it. If we're talking today, this is sad, but I'd probably kill Opeth, marry Ginger, and have sex with Catatonia because he's so soft and sultry. See, that's how long it takes me to dial in a badunk, I think. Send this to this path. I like putting my reverb down here. I can put my room reverb up here. Who cares? Legacy. Room. Like 17. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, everyone is quickly falling in love with that quad cortex, and I know Doug and his team are amazing dudes, and they put out amazing plugins, but no one has one in their hands yet. Ancient Greece. Well, ancient Egypt was just aliens, so we can kill them. I'm not good at geography. Let's try a different amp, since I always go to the badunk. Let's do the old PV Panama. I know I watched a video with the Gojira dudes where they just go 5, 5, 5. I feel like the presence got to be a little higher than that. Oh, how about you turn your guitar up? Ugh. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Excuse me. See, to me, that's too much bass. But again, you know, we can switch out the IRs and whatnot. Where's the Zilla? Where's the 412 Zilla? That's one of my babies. Hello, darkness. Good gravy. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but see, that's what I don't like. When I was first getting into guitar, like heavy guitar, I had a crate 2x12, and I always scooped it because I didn't know anything about anything, and it always made this flubby speaker sound, and if anything reminds me of it, I get instantly like let's see. Great vibe for sure. I don't know if this IR is doing it for me. What's about this one? I'm fighting my way through this PV, guys. Some people love this sound, though. Some people love that hairiness, like. Do you hear what I mean about the... man. So... I've been using the high and low shelf, and I've been using this tilt EQ. And it's pretty sick. Telling you, I don't know what I'm doing with this amp. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm not saying it doesn't sound good. I'm just saying for like my personal taste. Well, that sounds like poop. See, I have way too many IRs in my list. Like, I have it filled up and it's just overload. It's not bad. Not bad. What if we... See, the sag is defaulting pretty low on this. Usually it's at 5. But it is Flub City. So put that down to like 3. And I usually boost this a tad. I mean, it's not typically any different than I usually have it. Yeah, I don't know why it sounds like that. Too many lights on. Yeah, well, let's save it. Fuck it. Take it easy, Dylan. You know, I'm just starting to really appreciate in a more in-depth way the beauty of classical music. So we'll call it live stream PB. No, man, it is I'm messing around trying to get a tone with the PV amp model because I always suck at it. My Purple Rev sounds way better. Ooh. Let's see. When you're writing, do you get a drum groove in your head, or do you have to play around with the canned patterns and then tweak from there? Okay, so when I'm writing, what happens is I typically will be jamming on something, and I will just put, more cases than not, just things. So here's the thing. I like things, but I don't need things. My stuff is my stuff. Things and stuff. I'm going to marry things and stuff. I will have sex with my stuff, and I'll kill things. Yeah, so, like I was saying, I'll have a riff. I'll jam on a riff. I have a lot of MIDI. Like, I pretty much work with tune track stuff. So I have a shitload of MIDI libraries. And you can kind of tap. The nice thing about like with tune track stuff is you can kind of tap a beat out. Oh yeah, for sure, man. And maybe like maybe that's it. I just don't know enough about the 5150 to get it to sound good. So back to drums and stuff. I will tap out a drum beat, or I'll program it in the MIDI lane, or I'll just drop in something that sounds close enough to the vibe of the riff, and then I'll piece it together and I'll build upon that. And as I get closer to a final track and a final song, I will start either write my own completely from scratch, or I'll take the grooves and tweak it and change it. I never use just a groove right out of the box. I'll always tweak it and change it to fit what I'm writing. Yeah, Tune Track is awesome, and I mean I have Get Good Drums, Modern and Massive, and it sounds so good too. But I'm just so used to the interface for Superior Drummer and the mapping for Superior Drummer, and you know I know Contact well enough. I know how to program it. I know how to do multiple outs. It's not a hurdle for me, but you know, the Tune Track thing is just so much easier. Yeah, dude, I mean all the time I'll throw in Easy Drummer just to GIFs can go to hell. GIFs. Jiffy Lube. Oof. Well, I'll have sex with the peanut butter. And I guess I'll marry Jiffy Lube. Exactly. The bun has it right. Yeah, I will tweak what I said. If I'm just writing stuff, I'll throw Easy Drummer on just because it's like super low overhead processing wise. It sounds close enough to mix ready to where it's not distracting from, you know, the vibe, as we often talk about. And, you know, I mean, I'd say at least 25 to 35% of my videos that I just throw on for different tones on YouTube are Easy Drummer drums. I don't know, man. I mean, with some of the presets, like I have a go-to preset. All right, so we're going to do a little experimenting here and see if I can bring open my DAW. We did it the other day, and I didn't F anything up. So let's do it again, everybody. You're a caveman guitar player. I'm a caveman guitar player. I just move my hand fast. But yeah, I really think Easy Drummer is it's so stupid. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. So, let's open this up. This is something I'm working on. So, yeah, I mean, and Scott can, aka the Bun, can speak to this too. Like, if you've played drums or have some, like, desire to play drums or have messed around on a drum kit, it is behoove you to like have some level of rhythm and idea of what a real drummer would play. I always wanted to be a drummer. I played drums for a little bit, like not seriously, but but having an idea of rhythm and drummers, and I mean some of my favorite musicians are drummers, like as a guitar player. So here, let me do this. I got Restream open. Send audio, local broadcast. Let me turn it down so I don't blow you guys out. I know it's low. Can you guys hear that? Okay, yeah. So that's why I like throwing Easy Drummer on, or I have my preset for Superior Drummer, and I got a pretty beefy computer, so I'm not afraid to have my buffer size really low and throw Easy Drum or Superior on there, and I'm fine. So I can play along with the drums that I'll end up having in my final mix. But for other people who don't have that luxury, Easy Drummer is great. It's low overhead. With the packs, you get a lot of you. That's what I was going to show you. That's what I was going to show you. So let's bring in Easy Drummer. Excuse me. Oh, God. I go to Metal Machine, and I always go to Original Mix. So when I'm just jamming, this is what I'm using. The thing is, the articulations I don't think there are as many articulations in. So my snares are. So, I'll jam along with that. But like I said, because my computer's beefy, I just throw my Superior kit in. And have a little bit of stuff happening. I've been playing around with this. This is a stock plugin from PreSonus. So this is a perfect example. I mean, this is the same loop, and I just programmed it. This is the same loop over and over. Yeah, man, I don't have that alt rock pack yet, and I've been wanting it for a while. It's like sitting in a cart at Sweetwater. So yeah, like I said, I just wrote out this in the MIDI channel, wrote it out click by click by click, duplicated stuff, and then I just record my shit. Recorded these. Stop. And then some. Yeah, no problem at all. I know I get a lot of questions on just getting started. I think is the biggest obstacle for most beginners. They doubt what they know and what they've read, and like, how do I get started? How do I record this? As long as you're getting signal, I mean, you can put in a track. You're getting signal. Just start recording, And then I just come up with a riff, and I like layers. As me and my. Yeah, there are. I'm lazy, and I never put them in. I could, and I could save them. Dude, there are. I know there are. Especially here. So I could change the name here, I believe. Great. super awesome. Great demonstration, everybody. But yes, Bun, you can change the names, you can save them. I just never do. Again, because I've used Superior for so long, I know they're mapping pretty much in my head. So, yeah, like I was saying, I just come down. I kind of have an idea in my head. If I can't find a loop, what I'm talking about loops is... Dude, that's everybody. Everybody gets so stoked on all of this, Fart, sneezes, burps. Farts are a touchy situation for me, man, because, I don't have a gallbladder, so everything makes me shit. So I can't trust them. So I'll kill those. Sneezes, I used to hold in as a tween, and I am wondering if that's why I have a wonky eye. Burps are dope, so there's your answer. All right, so yeah, this is Superior, and I know it's overwhelming, but it's just honestly, it's like Easy Drummer, just way more in depth. It's just everything expanded. So let's just use Easy Drummer as an example. If I have an idea in my head, like, I don't know, this is going to be tough to do off the top of my head, but they have the search. First of all, you can just go through all of your libraries right here. And then, depending on the libraries you have, it'll have genres. You can break it down by there. And then the feel. Okay? Play style. Like, what are you looking for? Double kick, snare roll, stuff like that. Power hand. So if you're looking for something on the, the China. So we just... Well, that's just stupid, but... And then time signature stuff too. So, and then you can go to here. So, like, if you got an idea in your head, it'd be like... And it'll kind of quantize it for you. Sometimes it does a better job. But that's why it's also good to have, like, a MIDI controller. No. Okay. Clear it. So I got an idea in my head. I just want... This is the worst effing demonstration ever. Close enough. There we go. Say that's what you're looking for. You go to show results, and it'll match it with everything in your library. So I don't want toms, but it says power hand toms, so you know, like, okay. That's almost identical to what I put in there. I will always look for stuff with the most bars, even if it's like, so see, this is down to like, we're down to 70%, but look at this one's 81%. It's 8 bars. It's a little too flashy, but anyway, you know what I'm saying. This is what you can do. And then oftentimes, because like I said, I know where I want, I'm going to go here. And then, so I'll go here. And I know I want to go here. And I know I want a carpet roll. So Superior playing. Amazing demonstrations. Getting it all, folks. So that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Let's go back to this. was thinking about using this as like a demonstration on how I record. Wow, close to just being real offensive. Record guitars. I've been getting questions on how do I just record my guitars, like my setup. So I'm sure most of you guys in here don't even need this instruction, but you know, I just pan everything left and right almost exclusively. You know, this is the main rhythm. The layer. The melody. The bass. Yeah, I mean, there's no right and wrong way. I've watched many a pure mix tutorial, and I mean, every mixing thing out there, I'm sure I've been a subscriber of at some point, and different producers do different things, you know. I used to quad track everything, and I would put like one channel far left one channel far left of a riff. The same riff, I would go like 70% to the right. And then on the other side, I'd go far right and then 70% to the left. And especially if they're playing like complementary kind of riffs, playing off one another, I always thought that sounded awesome. It filled all the space, but also I wasn't ever writing for a singer. And let's be honest, I'm still kind of not. All these instrumental metal tracks. All right, cheese curds, beer, and brats. If I had to part with one of those, it would be beer. So kill the beer. Having sex with the brats makes the most sense, fit wise, and I'd marry cheese curds. I'm down for cheese. Yeah, so put this together with these. No singers ever. Yeah, why bother? Do I use a Helix for bass? Absolutely, bro. Are you kidding? This is all Helix. And I have a chain, metal bass. That's my metal bass chain. Dylan, can you make sure to save these quotes for me, because I'll put them on my next. I don't know if you guys know this, my dudes, but I got merch. I love riffs, so riffs. Buy your riffs gear exclusively. Look at making some merch. So clever. It's ridiculous how clever I am. It's actually more laziness than anything else. So yeah, buy some riffs merch. And Dylan, can you please record and document my quotes from tonight? And we'll make those shirts too. Having sex with brats makes the most sense. Those would sell really good here in Wisconsin, you know. Hey, Bun, do they got brats up there in Canada, up in Toronto? They down with bratwurst? I know you personally aren't down with brats, but brats as a whole. Toronto. What's Toronto's stance on brats? Dude, what am I even doing now? Damn it, dude. Yeah, but Jason, everyone loves wet taco. It's too like it doesn't leave anything for the imagination. Yeah, Chad. Hey man, what's up? Thank you. Um I got an email from YouTube saying memberships are live for your channel. I don't know what I did or how I qualified, but it was basically activating memberships. Um, and if you want, off the live stream, I can record like where it is inside of your YouTube studio. You might have it. I don't know. So I'm not sure on how you qualify to be like able to have members, but no meat in Canada. That explains everyone's docile demeanor. All you Helix guys, if you don't know who Chad is and you're not part of the Helix group on Facebook, like, Chad knows his shit. What were we even talking about? This went off the rails. Yeah, everybody go say what's up to Chad. He's a good dude. For real. Chad and Frank and Jason on the Helix forum, when I first got my Helix, like the knowledge those guys shared was like it was everything I needed, and that's kind of why I started sharing everything I could, obviously geared more towards metal because I'm not skilled enough to play anything with feel. Yeah, but who was it? Jason, did you ask? Yeah, Jason, my bass is Helix. And I have my, this is the raw Helix. And then with my preset. Yeah, so this is all Helix. All together now. Dude. Glucas 369. Why? I appreciate you. Not necessary. Thank you. JJ's House of Jams. Loving the name, dude. Yeah, so I'm gonna nerd out on this music a little bit, and because I know I have some nerdy music bros in here. I wrote this to begin with. So I was watching one of Misha's streams, and I'm like, man, some of those Periphery riffs are they're caveman. He even said caveman riffs. Oh, man. No, I appreciate it, dude. I'm glad I was able to help. I don't know. I'm a nerd, so I love tinkering. Maybe I gravitated towards the Helix and figured it out a little bit quicker than some, but I just never want people to give up on it because I know it can sound good. So if I was able to help you, then that's great. I'm glad. Because I've heard stories of people getting rid of it and then regretting it. So yeah, what was I saying? I came up with this caveman riff, which is really literally nothing. And then I came up with this because I like some movement. And I was like, man, does that sound like something? And then I added this like ambient trippy thing. And then I was trying to figure out a way to get out of that. And I didn't really do a spectacular job. Oh, good, dude. Good. I'm glad. I remember, yeah. We went back and forth a little bit. No, dude, I'm glad I was able to help. Seriously. I think because I just kind of... I had my Pod HD 500X for so long, and I know what I wanted that thing to sound like. Cool. Put it in there, Chad. When I got my Helix, I was like, yeah, I do not have 30K subscribers, so perhaps I'm one of the lucky random ones that got selected. Oh man, I want a shuriken so bad. I'm trying to get chummy with Stevik. He's a cool dude. I talk to him now and again. Not like we're not like personal friends or anything, but I don't know, man. I love those. I would love to get my hands on one. I mean, as the channel gets bigger, hopefully I'll be able to get stuff like that and test it out. Yeah, Chad, seriously, it must have been just super random because, I mean, you know my channel's not very big. Yeah, snare. So like I said, I kind of just, I don't do this in the final mix, but I've been putting this fat channel on the, on the superior drummer and just having it kind of just kiss that snare and it just fattens it up. I've been sleeping on this stock PreSonus fat channel, and you know, don't sleep on it, man. If you have Studio One. Oh yeah. So, I was saying, trying to get out of this caveman riff. I just wrote another caveman riff. Turned down. Interesting. Oh, I know why. Yeah, Chad, if you're still in here, you can probably speak to this too. Like, I didn't read the notes enough for the update, and my volumes, the way I was putting my patches together, my volumes were out of control, so I have to kind of go through and adjust them as I bring them in. So when I wrote part of this pre-update 2.9, during update 2.9, and after, so I had to adjust some gain levels. But I think I'm back where I need to be. Cool. This is all, I take my, I even go a little further to like solidify that I know myself well enough that if I have the option to tweak, I will tweak. So I learned long ago to burn in as much as I can. So these are my tones right out of Helix going into my interface. So I don't have it set up to easily record the DIs. Now I can set it up to where I can, but yeah, dude, I know myself well enough. I'll tweak until, and I'll never put anything out. So I burn in my tones. I go right into my interface, and then, you know, I EQ. That's why it forces me to like make my tones sound as good as I possibly can get them to sound. I mean, that used to be one of my biggest obstacles to putting out music, was I would never be done with anything, you know? So I started kind of cutting away the variables. I think we're good again. I think we're good. Sorry, everybody. I know I dropped off for a second. House full of people sucking up bandwidth. Yeah, I lost everything for a second, but I had to refresh and start streaming again. I think we're good. Cool. What else? Anybody else got any questions? You guys want to talk about anything? Want me to show you anything? Like I said, I don't have anything planned, so by all means, dictate the conversation. Can I make this chat bigger? JJ's House of Jams. I have, when people have hit me up, I've mixed a few things, so. Email me. Go work something out. Do I have a cab that I play through? I do not own a cab. I have my buddy's 2x12 over here, but I don't play it. I mean, my basement isn't treated at all. It does not sound very good. So oh yeah. What the hell is that called? Power stage? No. What is that called? For the love of Lord. Right on, man. Power cab, yeah. So you have a power cab, and you're enjoying it. I'm not playing out live right now, so Power Stage is the Seymour Duncan thing. Bunerific. Where's my Power Stage? I mean my Power Stage. Yeah, it's in my little bag somewhere in my Power Stage. Cool. Yeah, again, something I'd like to try out someday. I haven't heard my Helix through like the Line 6 power cab. I have, like the Bun said, I have a Seymour Duncan Power Stage 170. Is that what it is? And I've run my Helix into the Power Stage into the 2x12 that I was borrowing from my buddy Patrick that was in the chat, but I'm sure he's probably gone. I wouldn't expect him to stick around for my ranting and blathering. Yeah. But again, like, I'm not playing out. If I start playing out, then that's something I'm definitely going to explore. But who wants to lug around a cab? Like, seriously, I've done that before. Yeah, it's pretty sick, man. And it's crazy, like, how powerful it is on a little pedal platform. I know I have it around here somewhere. But I'm sure you've seen it. You can jump online and see it. Yeah, exactly. I played bass in a band a long time ago, and my cab was one 18-inch speaker and two 10-inch speakers, and the thing was insanity. Yeah, that's how we all discover our gears. Right on, Jason. Thank you, man. No way, dude. So I played in a hardcore band, and I played with I had an Ampeg and my Fender Aerodyne jazz bass. I loved that thing. It was so gnarly. It snarled with the Ampeg. So I had an 18-inch speaker and two 10s, and like I got so much low. I got that low end from the 18, and I had a crossover. George, I don't think so. So he's asking, do different USB ports make an interface sound different? They shouldn't. As far as I know, they shouldn't. Because it's the same digital signal going through the USB cable. Yep, I know a dude who, my big Viking buddy, is a bass player, and I don't think he had two 15s. He had a 2x15. So there's this company. I don't know if they're still around, but it was a cab company. No, they made music gear. It was out of Milwaukee, called Sonic. I'm sure you guys have seen random Sonic gear in your used instrument and guitar shops. But they used to make cabs. I have a bunch of buddies who make Sonic stuff. And like I bought this Sonic cab. It had an 18-inch speaker and two 10s. Pulled the speakers out, rewired it, put a proper crossover in it, and that thing was gnarly. It was so loud and gnarly, and the 10s chimed. It was so bright, and there was so much low end. The guitar players in my band hated me. We practiced in one of the guitar players' basement, and his dad, I remember shit falling off the walls. Ridiculous. Unnecessary. But that cab was heavy. Stupid heavy. God. So, if I ever play out live again, I'm probably going to do whatever I can to not have to use a cab. That's for sure. What was I going to look at? Really? I'll have to go back and listen to it. See, that's what I was afraid of. I thought it sounded like something, I thought I ripped it off. I haven't found if I have. I don't know. Damn it, I was going to look at something and I do not remember what the hell I was going to look at. Oh yeah, now I remember. I have not messed around. So, when I was jamming with some people, cabs can be a pain in the ass, but nothing yeah, you're right. You're right. So when I was jamming with some dudes, and thinking about playing live, I wanted a cab on stage because I like to feel the cab. I like to feel that air moving. So I do not disagree with you, Sir Dylan. For my Helix bros that aren't members, my purple rev I was playing, I'm doing monthly Helix tones for my top tier members here on YouTube and over on Patreon, so that is available to you. So if you're thinking about becoming a member, again, not trying to be a whore, but I also am trying to be a whore. My wife's unemployed right now. Become a member. Is that too soon? Too soon. Yeah, so starting back in January, I've been putting out monthly Helix patches. And since the members just started over here on YouTube, I haven't put on January, February, and March's yet, but April's is up there. That's the Rev Purple patch that I think I'm playing right now. Am I playing purple? Yeah, this one. And no kidding, right? What's with the ball hair trimmer ads lately? It's insanity. I'm a hairy dude, so like I know for a fact they don't have any cookies on me searching for ball hair trimmers. So I don't know why I'm getting pushed that. They must be listening on my conversations. Complaining about how I need to really trim down there. Yeah, dude, Manscaped. Come on. God, can't even play my own riff. Ball hair, bald balls, ball stubble. Balls. That's the problem. You can't go too short, Dylan. Come on, you know this. Every guy knows this. When you trim your balls and then it starts coming back in, it's itchy. So don't do it. My young guns, don't do it. Don't go all the way shorn. It's not worth it. Yeah, now we're talking about trimming balls. Great. Anyhow, since none of my actual members are in here right now, if you guys are looking to get some Helix patches, I'm doing that. And behind the scenes stuff, the usual. I don't want to say crap, but I know people dig it. I know I dig behind the scenes stuff, so behind the scenes stuff. I'm also, for my top tier members, ball hair, bald balls, or ball stubble. Okay, so, dude. So I'm gonna marry ball hair since I have a lot of it. I'm gonna kill bald balls, and I guess I'll have to fuck ball stubble. Keeping it professional. Stupid. Alright, my dudes. Since we're just kind of talking about trimming ball hair, and we're at an hour and 38 minutes, probably gonna wrap this up. So thank you so much, all my homies, for hanging out. This is what I want. Don't forget. Don't forget, I got merch. There's a link somewhere. Where's the link? In the community post. There's a community post. If you want a shirt that says riffs, I mean, I don't know how many of that applies to us in life, but riffs are cool. But thank you guys for hanging out. Hey, it's Tuesday. I stuck to my word. We live streamed on Tuesday. Um, I am not entirely sure what my next video is going to be, guys. I've been kind of swamped with, we're doing a live stream for work, so I've been swamped making sure that's all ready to go and running smoothly. When that's over, then I'm hoping to get something recorded by end of week. So, until then, everybody, stay safe. Love you. Thanks for all the support and the kind words and the donations, and thanks for hanging out. Honestly, it's cool hanging out with a. It's cool. Just I mean, you know, I'm an optimistic dude. I like positive vibes. So it's cool. Everybody in here has been chill and positive and upbeat and having a good time. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. If I don't jump on here before next Tuesday, I will definitely see you next Tuesday. But let's be honest, I'll probably jump on if I'm bored. So keep an eye out. All right, dudes. I'll check you later. Appreciate it. Everybody stay safe. Love you. Bye.